Hi guys, it's Jill here. So again, one of you subscribers had an excellent idea. You're like, hey, I know this was your first summer being a wig wearer, and I will probably be a wig wearer next summer for the first time. Can you please do a follow-up on your experience? Excellent idea. Let me tell you, I had to think about it a little bit, and I'm still kind of trying to think about what I should say and what my kind of all over feeling of my journey as a wig wearer over the summer. Well, I knew it was going to be different. I knew that it was going to be probably challenging, and I was just going to kind of let what happens, whatever happens, happens, and just kind of feel it out. I found that toward the end of the summer, I started feeling different about how I felt about wigs, and I even did a video, if you recall, about that. I was just like in this really weird kind of limbo area in my headspace with this whole wig thing. I was confused. I knew that I didn't really want to stop wearing wigs. Oh my goodness, no. I love it too much, and I'm having too much fun with that. But still, I couldn't figure out why I don't know, why I wasn't really in that same kind of, maybe you could call it a honeymoon phase with wigs, because I do feel like you go through that a little bit. And so I felt like maybe I was kind of in this other place, and really looking back, it just is a different place in my journey, honestly. Maybe it's past that little honeymoon period, but when I'm trying to figure out what it was, because I really wasn't sure, I think it had a lot to do with the summer. And usually I am not one to come home, take off my wig, even if I'm done doing what I need to do, say at 2 or 3 o'clock, and I'm home and I know I'm not going to go out anymore. I'm not one to really just take off my wig and, you know, stick a headband in my regular hair and just kind of call it good for the day. I definitely tend to wear my wigs until I don't know, I'm ready to take them off in the evening. Sometimes it's earlier, sometimes I forget, and honestly, I don't think about it until I'm really late in the evening and ready to go to bed. And so I was finding myself doing that. Well, of course I was. You know, I definitely was more uncomfortable. We had a great, fantastic summer here, and we're just, you know, we just are now into fall, and finally the weather has changed and it's come out of the 80 degrees and now we're into the 60s and seeing our rain come back and all of that. And so we've had a fabulous summer, very warm, significantly warmer probably than even normal, and many, many days in a row of fabulous weather, like upper 80s, low 90s, mid 80s. That's really unusual for us. So I think between that and being a wig wearer, I really, really had a hard time keeping the wigs on my head. And so I think that's what put me in that weird space. It's like, I don't know, this is the first time I've kind of not doubted wearing wigs, but I started wondering about toppers, and maybe should I, you know, kind of go down that alley with toppers. Many subscribers say, you know, I have to go to toppers in the summer because wigs are just too warm for me and I'm too uncomfortable, and toppers are just a better option because they're not ready to, you know, not have anything either. So I'm gonna I don't know, this is where I am. So I'm thinking that is a really great idea. However, I had chopped all my hair off. My bio hair is still quite short. And so there is not a topper out there that would have worked for me this summer anyway, but honestly, I don't think I am quite there yet to peruse that, because here's the thing. Toppers, you have to match your bio hair to get those obviously to look nice. And so you're gonna have to keep that up, you know, keep your hair color up. Secondly, you are gonna have to have shape to your hair, and you are gonna have to do something with your bio hair and then, you know, put that on and all of that. Well, quite honestly, the thing that I love about wigs is just getting my own hair back and not even caring, not worrying about highlighting it or coloring it or making sure that it can style in some way or fashion. I love not caring anymore about my own hair. That is the reason I decided to do the wig thing, because I am over it. I am over it and I just am done. Well, now that I have experienced a summer, I think I am pondering the idea of growing my own bio hair, my own hair out, so I can get it to look decent with some kind of topper for next summer. I don't have any desire to do toppers until then, but I don't know. I'm wondering how that will work for me. I'm wondering how I can make a topper work for styling. It's not that I don't like the look of toppers. I just know that I would have to make them, I don't know. I am really curious about it. I'm wondering how I can get them to look, and how I go about styling them, and how it will work with my own hair. And so I feel like I would probably need to get a human hair or a Remy hair topper, because to get it to really go in with my own hair, I feel like I would have to style it every time. And I don't know. I am curious more than ever about toppers though. So my next summer may be trying to make the topper thing work. So I'm kind of excited about that. It's a different journey and a different, whole different thing altogether in my head. So that may be what my summer looks like next year, is a topper. So other than really wanting to come home and take my wig right off, I definitely lived in my Ignite wig pretty much every day through summer. It was perfect for, working. I still find myself working in Ignite, even now that the weather has changed. It's just so easy. It's so easy to put on my head, and I put a headband in it for work, and I always just get tons of compliments. People absolutely love that wig, and anybody who is maybe newer, when I let them know, when they ask, usually they always do if they don't know I'm wearing wigs, it's like, who cut your hair? And then I tell them, it's a wig. And they're just so amazed and they love it. So it is just it's a beautiful wig. I absolutely love my Ignite. So as the weather is now cooling down a lot, I'm excited to wear some of my other wigs now that may be just as too much. For instance, Rachel here. This is a lot of hair, Rachel, even though I cut a ton off and I've layered it and whatnot to get it to kind of maybe look okay, and not feeling like it's consuming me. It's a warm wig. This is 100% hand-tied cap. Those tend to be a little warmer. There's no way I could get around wearing this when it was warmer outside. Oh, yeah, no way. It's warm. And I'm going to be kind of happy about that when I do get cold in the wintertime. This will be like a little head, warmer for me and wigs like this. So that's going to be nice, because I started my wig journey in March, and it wasn't even wintertime. It was just going into spring. So I have not really had a winter as a wig wearer either. So this is going to be my first winter as a wig wearer, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So other than those things, I think that's what summer did for me for my first time as a wig wearer. I got just a little confused as to why I was feeling like I didn't want to put my wigs on, or I wanted to hurry up and take them off when I got home. So I think, to summarize it, summer was interesting. I think it really pulled me out of my honeymoon period with my wigs, hard and fast. And I was able to regroup and realize that it was because it was summer that kind of got me in this really weird place. Okay, you're going to be hearing the dogs in the background now because they've decided to come in. That's Loki you're hearing. He's trying to talk to Cooper and tell him he needs to play. They're both on my bed over there. I'll try to edit this. Loki, what are you doing, honey? I will try to edit most of this out. Anyways, so to summarize the summer as a wig wearer, I think I did pretty good. I really didn't wear them much at home at all. When I was done with work or when I was done doing what I needed to do outside the house, my wigs came off. So I found myself really being very simplistic with all of it. For instance, if I needed to go somewhere, I would stick on my wig grip, stick my wig on, and go do what I was going to do, come home, take it off. I was good when it comes to those short little things. Because I just didn't want to leave my wig on much over the summer. If I'm working, then I would do my it stays and all of that, because I just don't want to worry about what my wig's doing. And when I'm working, I want to focus on that and not, oh my gosh, is my wig doing something? So I did the it stays and all of that still, but when I came home, the wig came off. You know, I got the it stays and all of that out of my hair, stuck a headband in, and that's how it went for the rest of the night. So I found that very different than the beginning of my wig journey, where I, you know, just kind of left my wig on all day, even if I wasn't going anywhere. So we'll see, you know, because now I'm kind of in the habit of doing that. I'm so sorry, my dogs. Loki, honey, Loki, honey, what's going on? You need to stop. I find myself still Loki, I find myself still doing that. So, oh good Lord. So that just kind of wraps it up on what it was like being a wig wearer for my very first summer. Thank you, subscriber. That was an excellent suggestion. And please, if any of you have any really good suggestions for a video that you think a lot of people would really like to know, whether it's wigs, makeup, skincare, gab sesh stuff, whatever, don't hesitate to bring it up, because honestly, I love it. I absolutely do. And if something really clicks with me, I will do it. So, all right. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you like you would not believe. This has been so much fun for me, and I am enjoying all the new subscribers. Please don't hesitate to comment and engage, because we have built and are continually building a really great community of mature women with my channel. I am very proud of us. I think we're doing a great job. We're keeping things positive, and I just love it. Okay, guys, thank you so much for tuning in once again. And until next time, stay young at heart. Bye-bye.